రైట్లో వెళ్తున్నాను.
Let's go.
ఒకడు క్రాస్ అవుతున్నాడు లెఫ్ట్లోకి. మొత్తం డ్యామేజ్ రోడ్. పడ్డాడు లక్ష్మణ్ పడ్డాడా. ఎల్లు ఫైట్ తీసుకో. ఇంకో సుమంత్ ఉన్నాడు ఇటు సైడ్ ఉన్నాడు. వెనక పక్క నుంచి రా. నీకాడికి వచ్చాడు వాడు. నీకాడ ఉన్నాడా. ఒక నిమిషం చేత్తో కొడదామా. ఓరే చేత్తో కొట్టచ్చు కదరా.
Bring up voice chat.
Voice chat చెయ్యి.
హలో.
Let's go.
Help!
ప్రమాదం పొంచుంది. లొకేషన్ మార్క్ చేశాను. ముందు ఆపద ఉంది, జాగ్రత్తగా ఆడు. Let's go. ప్రమాదం పొంచుంది.
Mark the location.
Okay, great. Now it's time for us to quickly get into the performance management and R&D, and I'll quickly take you through this. I'm sure you have already gone through most of it during the HR session, but I'm going to keep it short and simple. So when we call performance achievement, we mainly focus on these things. First, understand your strength. Second, focus on your vital priorities. Ask and share feedback. Take personalized actions to grow. And finally, engage with your team. Now, when we talk about all of these together, let's understand what is, when we say understanding your strengths. Now, understanding your strengths might sound like, I already know my strengths. What is there to understand about? Now, we understand strengths based on how people have shared it with us. Or we would have heard it from our managers, from our peers, or reviewers, or family members and friends. But did we ever take an assessment to understand strengths? Most of the cases, the answer is no. So we are going to do a quick strength assessment. Not right now. I'm going to tell you how exactly the strength assessment works. So we're going to share the link with you on the chat section. All right. In the chat section, please save the link. From this strength assessment, you need to understand your top 5 strengths and overall 34 strengths. So you need to focus on your top 5. It's going to take about an hour or more for you to take this strength assessment. There are no questions about your education or your skills or your knowledge. It's just situational, and it'll ask you how exactly you maneuver yourself or your team in different situations. So you need to basically be absolutely honest while you're answering those questions. So please take time out of your schedule and complete the strength assessment as soon as possible. Now you will get a strengths report with details on what your top strengths and what are these other strengths that you have, and how do you improve
Watch out.
those strengths towards the top 5. Now, second one is focus on your vital priorities. Now, when we say vital priorities, it's basically those KRAs that we are talking about, key responsibility areas for which you will be measured for the year-end performance review. Now, your manager or your supervisor will sit with you, decide on the vital priorities and set them on work day. So once your project is aligned, your manager or your people lead or supervisor, whatever you say in terms of the hierarchy, will reach out to you and will set those priorities on work day. So once the priorities are set, your people lead, basically your manager again, will work with you closely to improve your skills, to help you understand and achieve those milestones that have been set on workday 2. Now, while we focus on our priorities for business, it's important for us to focus on priorities which are really personal. When I say personal priorities, these are basically something that you might have
Watch out.
lost contact with. For example, I was really into swimming, into martial arts, I was into photography at one point in time. But because of all the workload that we have in different organizations, I eventually had to quit all of them one by one. Now,
Watch
Access
out.
gives you an opportunity
Mark the
to
location.
reconnect with those lost habits, with those lost best things
Let's
that
go.
you used to do for yourselves. Now, you need to discuss this with your people lead. What time suits you and how would you achieve those personal priorities? So please take time out, visit your workday profile and document a personal priority for yourself. And the next part that we spoke about is the feedback. Now, when we talk about feedback, it is extremely important for us to share and receive feedback. Now, when we talk about sharing and receiving feedback, we share it in the format of WBN, well, better, next. When we start with what went well, what could have been better, and what would be the next step. Now, feedback, as most of us know, we associate feedback with a very negative mindset. We think that
Watch out.
when I say that I have feedback for you,
Help.
you start thinking, oh, what did I do wrong in the last
Watch
few
out.
days that somebody is coming to me and telling me that I have feedback. But feedback
Excellent
is
work.
not related to that. Feedback is not something negative. Feedback could be an appreciation as well. Feedback could be just something which helps you improve and not to let you know that you've not done this. So let's look at feedback on a positive mindset, and that's how we take those personalized actions to grow and talk about your career aspirations in
Watch
future
out.
as well. So
Watch out. Watch out.
as an individual, as a
Watch out.
professional, we grow, right? And
Let's go.
It's important for us to take those personalized actions to grow. And when we say personalized actions, we have long-term career aspirations, and you can document them on workday as well. Now, while all this happens, have a little bit of an appreciation that makes our day. Now, we have a portal where you can appreciate somebody.
Watch out.
So, it's more about
Help.
engaging with your team, letting your team know, hey, you've been doing what. So, we have these 7 categories, 7 global categories, and 45 plus subcategories for you to appreciate somebody. So, take the time out, go to this portal, appreciate somebody where you feel that they've been literally engaging in their conversation, maybe with you during their work, maybe one of the key projects that they
ప్రమాదం
have
పొంచుంది.
handled, or if they're just doing their daily task perfectly fine. It is important for us to let them know that we believe that